Hello, everyone. This is Ziki, and I hope you are all doing very well. I am back with another trending story coming from Zimbabwe this time around. Now, we know we've been talking about donations, we've been debating about cars and this, but this video I just want to appreciate Prophet Passion Java and Prophetess Lily Java, who donated handsomely to the health sector in Zimbabwe. They donated 2 ambulances in CHITUNGWIZA. They also donated, wheelchairs, hospital beds, hospital blankets, which is something that is very, very commendable, especially that we were talking about these donations, when we people, were just debating like, why are you buying luxury cars instead of buying, donating to hospitals, this and that. So we saw Passion Java, doing his bit in terms of donations, okay? And again, I was following on the comments that were being made on social media. For the first time, I've seen that, people have been very appreciative of what Prophet Passion Java has done. We know that over the past years, he has done some kind of, many other things that he has done, even giving back to the community, but he has never been really appreciated as much as he has been appreciated right now with these donations that he has done. This again takes me to a point where I'm saying, well, it still goes to show that we don't tell people how to use the money. They can decide to do what they want with their money. So this is what we saw Prophet Passion Java and his wife Lily Java deciding to donate to CHITUNGWIZA Hospital, whatever they donated, which is very, very, it's actually something very, very huge. It's like running a whole hospital, because if you're talking of, more than 30 something beds, more than 30 something, wheelchairs, we're talking of blankets, we are talking of 2 ambulances. I mean, it's a complete hospital on its own. They can as well just build their own hospital because they really can afford to do that. This is what we're seeing from what they have done, which is something that is very, very beautiful, something that is very, very commendable. That if you can give back to your community, you can give back to your community. However, it's not for us to dictate to people like what you should give to the community. We've had a lot of people who are giving back. We've seen many other people, going to give this in other communities, giving school fees, paying, uniforms. There's someone who's doing, school shoes for the children in the communities. We have seen and others just deciding to buy luxury cars, others just deciding to fly in jets. It's their money. All we can wish for is for them to remember the poor. But again, I will still come back to my point where I say our focus shouldn't be on people with money to donate, donations per se. These things should just be there because they are authorities who are supposed to provide those things. Yes, as citizens, we have to come in and chip in and help here and there, and also give a hand, like what Prophet Passion Java has done. Also give our hand, helping each other, this and that. But the overall picture is what I was arguing with someone earlier on. I was talking to someone, they were telling me, yeah, this person is using government money, this person is a crook, this person is stealing our minerals. I was like, if you've got proof that he's stealing the minerals, why are you not reporting them? If this person is using your money like the way you're putting it, why don't you have them arrested? Why don't you go and demand? Because if they owe you money, then of course you have got the right to demand. So my point is, in as much as we might suspect that there's some dubious businesses or there's some crookedness that is taking place, we have no proof and we have no power over that. We can only speak against it. We can only air our grievances. We can only, just talk. But it really doesn't change anything. It really doesn't affect anything. At the end of the day, we only have a very particular group of people whom we have to push. People who really owe us, they are there. Authorities who owe us, they are there. Those are the people we have 100% evidence and proof that they owe us. They owe the citizens. They owe the nation. We know them. They are there. But of course, like I said, every situation, every circumstances, sometimes we'll try to, to poke the little kid who is defenseless, or we'll try to poke the little kid whom we know that tinoderera. You understand? Unoenda kumunhu waunoderera, waunotya, hausviki kwaari, hautauri nezvake, haumubati, haumupushi, haumudi. Because if you see the passion that people have been pushing and everything, if that passion was put together and people haven't, pushed a certain issue out, still it will be heard. This is just my point. Like sometimes as human beings, it's not It's not particular to Zimbabwe alone. It happens everywhere around the world. You know, people, they don't face the bull, like that. They'll rather go and start, poking the calf, the little bull, the calf, the calf, the calf, because the bull is looking at them head on, like, okay, what do you want to do? So we are afraid of the bull, therefore we start to poke on the little ones. Yo, 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 but the real one, the real problem is there. The bigger picture is there. But we really want to appreciate those who are giving back to our communities. We've got quite a number of them who are giving back to our communities. They might not be on social media, they might not be, trending on social media, but they're indeed doing some things in our communities. But for those people, again, who come out on social media, for us to know what they're doing, it is also very important to motivate others, to make other people know that, well, you can do this, you can do this. It's also good for motivating others, inspiring others to also do the same. So we cannot tell people how to use their money. I mean, I can start to point on all the bingers who show off on social media. I can start to mention one by one, and then you understand what I'm talking about. You already know them who are there on social media. Clear, you can see them displaying their labeled watches, their branded watches, their branded shoes, their branded cars, their everything. They are there, but no one is telling them that don't show off your branded car. Please go and buy a blanket. So sometimes we've got selective way of doing things, but it's natural to human beings. Okay, so this is all I have for you, my friends. Until I come back again, please, let's just appreciate Prophet Java for providing in the healthcare sector ambulances, blankets, wheelchairs, and everything. But don't go anywhere, because just about right now, I still have another training story. But today, I didn't want to mix our stories. I wanted them to be separate so that I can talk about what I wanted to talk without, mixing stories. Until then, take care.